Hello everyone, and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft train tutorial. Today, we're going to get back to continuing on with our Amtrak train, and I'm going to show you how to build this dining car with full interior and kitchen. So let's get right into it. In our last video, we made this observation and lounge car. And I thought it wouldn't make sense to have the snack car right next to the dining car, so I've gone ahead and added in 2 more sleeper cars before we build this dining car. The first thing we're going to do is come in with a dark oak stair to be the coupler. Place it on that other coupler, and then a dark oak fence gate goes underneath it for the air hose. Then we're going to switch to dark oak fence here and continue out these 2 MU cables. Then polish andesite in the middle, polish andesite slab on each side of that, and another polish andesite block on the outside. Behind that, a row of 3 blocks, and behind that, a row of 5. Then we're going to come underneath it with a dark oak fence gate, and we're going to continue this air hose in the middle down to the end. Now we're going to do our wheels, so on the next block back, put a block of netherite on each rail to be the wheel. An end rod goes in the middle to be the axle. Then switch to nether brick slabs and make a 3x3 on the top hitbox. Then another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Switch to polished blackstone brick stairs, upside down facing that way here and upside down facing forward on these 2. Then switch to polished blackstone brick slabs and put a row of 3 coming across the bottom hitbox on the outside here. Now switch back to polish andesite blocks and bring the sides up all the way to the end of the truck here. And then we're going to fill in this middle and leaving a gap of 1 in front here. We're going to fill that 3 with a polished andesite slab. Now we're going to take out light gray wool and we're going to bring this end out by another 10. Once we have that, we can fill it all the way in by 10 across the tracks. Once we have that, switch back to polish andesite, and we're going to bring these sides out all the way to the end of this here, on each side. Switch back to light gray wool, and extend this out by another 2x5, and then polish andesite on each side to mark in the doorway. Back to light gray wool, and out by another 10, and fill it in across the whole car. Then we can fill in the rest of each side with polish andesite here. And now we make our next truck. So a block of netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then a 3x5 of nether brick slabs on the upper hitbox. Then another set of polish andesite wheels with end rod axle. Then upside down polished blackstone bricks facing this way, and upside down polished blackstone bricks on the outside facing this way here. Then we put 3 polished blackstone brick slabs on the bottom across here and across on this side as well. Switch back to polish andesite and extend this down on each side, and we can go in and fill all this in, leaving a gap over those inside wheels and put slabs over those. Then we come out here by 3 blocks, and then 1 in the middle, a slab on each side, and then a block on the outside edges. Then we turn around here with a dark oak stair and stack it up to be the coupler. Go underneath and delete the one you used for placement. Switch to dark oak fence gate for the air hose, and make this coming into the wheels in the middle. Then come around on the outside blocks on the end here, and we're going to put a dark oak fence on each one to be the MU cables. Come on down underneath this gap on the end with polished andesite stairs upside down, and then a slab underneath it to be the ladder. Come on down to the other corner and do the same thing. Upside down stair with a slab underneath it. Then we got to do the same thing on the other side, so we come over here, upside down stair in this gap, and a slab underneath it. And then one last corner here, upside down stair here, and a slab underneath. Then we're going to put iron bars on each side of these ladders to be the handbars. Same thing down here. So an iron bar on each side of that ladder. And then we come over and do the same thing on this side. Iron bar there, and then one more corner to go. And here, I just realized I've made a mistake. This entire end of the car should be extended out by one row of blocks. So I'm going to have to delete all this and extend it out and rebuild it. So this one shouldn't be 3, it should be 5 wide. So I'll put one in each corner. Now the row of 3, then one in the middle, a slab on each side, and a block on each side. Then we'll come in, the same thing, put in our upside down stairs with a slab underneath. And we'll do the same thing on this side, upside down stairs, and a slab underneath. Now we can come back in and put fences on the sides for MU cables, dark oak stairs for the coupler, delete the ones used for placement, and then dark oak fence gate underneath here to extend that air hose back out. And then iron bars on each side of these ladders on both sides of the car. Sorry about that, now we're back on track, folks. Come in with polished andesite on the end of the car, and on the corners we put a row of 2 polished andesite and 2 blue concrete above it. And we're going to come down to the other end and do the same thing. So in each corner, 2 polished andesite and 2 blue concrete above it, on all corners of the car here. Come back down to this end now, and we're going to start adding some details. We're going to put 2 upside down stairs and a column on each side here. Then take out light gray wool, and then we're going to make a row of 2 on the bottom here on each side. Above that, blue concrete in a row of 2. Switch to smooth stone block and make a column of 2 in front of that on each side. Then another row of 2 light gray concrete, and then another column of smooth stone. Fill in the gap with blue concrete. Take out your light gray wool here and fill this in all the way to the edge of this door here. Same thing on this side. Fill it all the way in with light gray wool. Then blue concrete and bring that all the way to the edge of the door. Same thing on this side. Blue concrete all the way down. Now we'll move down and work from the other end. So polish andesite stairs upside down in a column. Same thing on this side. Then 1 light gray wool and 1 blue above it. Then we're going to switch to polished basalt and make the pattern going sideways on each end in a 2x2 to make these vents. Now 2 light gray wool on each side with blue concrete above it. Then a column of smooth stone on each side. Then light gray wool all the way up to the door on each side. And then blue concrete above that. And we can go ahead and connect over the top of the door as well. There's no windows on this lower level because this dining car, the lower level is where the kitchen is. Now take out white concrete blocks and we're going to fill it in end to end on both sides of the car. Above that, we're going to put red concrete and we're going to fill that in end to end on both sides of the car. So we should be looking something like this right now. Come on down to the end of the car here and take out polished andesite block, and we're going to make a 3x2 on each side of the car on the end here. Move all the way down to the other end and we're going to do the same thing. So on each end, a 2x3. In front of that, we put 2 black stained glass and a column of andesite. 2 more, another column. 2 more, another column. And 2 more, and another column. So there should be 4 windows. And then we're just going to mirror that on this side. And then we can fill all these windows in with black stained glass on both sides, top and bottom. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other end here. So come on down to the end, 2 glass, a column, 2 glass, a column, 2 glass, a column, 2 glass, a column. And then we mirror that on the other side and we fill in all the windows. Then in these middle gaps here, we can go ahead and fill it all in with andesite on both sides. So same thing, 2 high of andesite filling in this gap, end to end. Now we're going to come down to the end of the car here with light gray wool. We're going to make a 3x3, and then a column of 2 on each side, and then come 3 across the top. Same thing down on the other end here. So a 3x3, 2 on each side coming up, and then 3 across the top. Take out red nether brick stairs, and above the doorway in the white stripe there, we're going to put a stair going this way, and then one down in the blue. Turn this way and make a staircase coming up like that. Underneath here, fill this in with white concrete and bring it up by another 2. And then we're going to make a 2x4 coming up here. We're going to put a white concrete here, delete that first stair, and we're going to turn that stair so it's going this way. Then you can delete that white concrete. And we're actually going to raise these white concretes up by another level here. So 2 there, 1 there, and we're going to put 2 coming off the red like that. Come on down on the end in front of these small stairs and make a column of 2 on each side. Do the same thing on this end, a column of 2 to frame in a doorway. We're going to make this a bathroom, so smooth quartz stairs, upside down like this, delete this one, place it back to back like that. A slab on the back, and a trap door makes your toilet. A grindstone on the side for toilet paper. Take out a cauldron and put it in the corner for a sink. Fill it with a bucket of water and put light blue dye in it. On the other end, we're going to make the walk-in freezer. So we're just going to make it look like there's some stuff stacked here. So a 2x2 of bookshelves, then a 3x2 of scaffolding for more shelving. We'll place 2 beehives there and 2 beehives there. That'll be the walk-in freezer. Now we're doing the kitchen, so I'm putting 2 beehives to be a counter. In the corner here, I'm going to take out a smoker. There's like a chute here where they drop the orders down to the kitchen. So I'm going to stack that up by 5. On that other one, we're going to put a trap door to be the countertop. Now we're going to build some ovens, so a row of 4 blast furnaces. Then we're going to crouch, and on top of that, we're going to place detector rails to be the burners of the stove. Above that, black stone stairs to be like the air hood. Now we're going to make a deep fryer, so 2 cauldrons, fill it with water, and then orange dye to make it look like grease. An upside down stair there. Then we put an item frame on the front here. Inside the item frame, an end crystal to be the computer screen. So now we've made a little deep fryer. We're going to continue on with our kitchen on the other side of the stairs and doors. Make a 3x2 of smooth quartz block, and then smooth quartz slabs above it. Come around like this with an iron trap door and put them 3 across it. This will be like the refrigerator. Now we take smooth stone slabs with a gap of 2 in between, 2 cauldrons, fill them with water and light blue dye. Then 2 tripwire hooks to make the sink. Above that, 4 iron trap doors to be a dish shelf, and then we're going to go in and we're going to take out a bookshelf to be more storage, and we're going to make a 3x3 bookshelf right here to be more food storage. Now we're going to fill in all our doors, so a door there on that bathroom. Come down, put a door on this cooler. Come outside to the end here, put a door up there. We got to put a door down there on the bottom side. A door on this end. And then a door on bottom on this side. Now we're going to come in and do the floor of the top level. So take out a block of red nether brick. We're going to fill in front of this stair here, and then down this little gap. And then we can fill all this red nether brick in to the end of the car. Then we'll come down and do the other side. So go ahead and bring the red nether brick down this gap and across there, and then fill it all in to the end of this side. And I just realized we never put lights in the bottom, so get out a torch and come on down these stairs here into the kitchen. Put a torch there and there on each side of that door. Then we're going to come up in this cooler and we'll put a torch inside of here on each side of the door as well. Then we'll come on down, we'll put a torch up there, and then we'll come over to the other side. We're going to put a torch above each door here. Then we're going to come on down to this end, a torch on each side of that door. And then we'll go into and light up that bathroom as well. So a torch on each side of the door here. Now the bottom's lit, so we can go back to the top level. Now we're going to place a temporary block there across that gap, and we're going to close trap doors across here and on that end too. Delete your temporary block. Now no one can fall down those stairs. In front of this chute, we're going to put a scaffold with white carpet on top to be a table. Then we're going to come on down on the other side of the stairs here, and we're going to make a little shelving unit for the servers. So make a 2x2 of temporary blocks. We're going to close trap doors on the side here. Come around and close trap doors on this side as well. Delete those temporary blocks out of the middle and make 2 rows of trap doors to be a shelf. Take out smooth quartz stairs for seats, one on each side like this. Rotate and skip a block. Then coming this way, rotate and skip a block. Then coming this way, rotate, skip a block. And one more set here. Coming this way, rotate, skip a block. Those are all the chairs for the dining room. We're going to do the same thing here. So start here with stairs on each side, rotate and skip a block, back this way, rotate and skip a block, back this way, rotate and skip a block, one more here, this way, and then some right in the corner there. Then, in between each one, we're going to put a scaffold to be the tables. Same thing down on this end. In between all the stairs, a scaffold for tables. Once all the tables are in, we're going to put white carpet on top of all of them, just so it looks like it's a solid table. Same thing down here. White carpet on top of all the scaffolds. Now we're going to light this dining room, so 2 torches on each end, and we're just going to go through and we're going to put a torch on every column here, so each table has its own light. 1 in each corner here, 1 in each corner here, and then same thing, 1 on each side on the columns, and then 2 in each of these corners. Now come on the end top with polished andesite blocks, and we're going to go ahead and fill in this middle 3, coming all the way down to the other end of the car. Now we're going to take out polished andesite stairs, and we're going to put them sideways, right side up, coming end to end on both sides of the car here on top. Now we're going to come in on the end of the car here and work on this. So we're going to put an iron trap door under the door there, 1 block down, a polished black stone slab. Then polished black stone walls coming up and then over the door to make the walkway between the cars. And then bring the walls down on this side as well. Take out a redstone torch on the second block down and put that on each of the outside blocks there. Then we're going to come down and work on the other end of the car. So same thing with your redstone torch on each side on the second block down. Then an iron trap door under the door, polished blackstone slab goes underneath of that. Then polished blackstone walls, one block below the door, and then coming up and over the door. Now take out a soul torch, and we're going to put one on the second block up on each side of the door. Same thing on this other side here. A soul torch on each side of the door. And there you have it, folks. We've completed this Amtrak bi-level dining car with the diner up top and the kitchen on bottom. And make sure that you stay tuned for more, because we still have a couple more cars to make before we fully completed the Amtrak train. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there.